Alright, so I've been having some problems for a while getting my custom 18 mega 328 PB circuit board that I made to be able to relaunch using Visual Micro in Microchip Studio. It runs on debugWire, and the problem I was having was that Visual Micro was always trying to flash uh, via ISP through the Atmel-ICE that I have before launching the debugWire session, at which time this erase-only program memory um, programming setting in Microchip Studio's native CPP config file, CPP proj config file, um, would take over. So effectively, I'd be in ISP mode. It would flash the microcontroller. Then I would get prompted that debugWire interface wasn't activated. I would have to click OK, power cycle the board, and then the debugWire would take over and it would actually reprogram the chip a second time. So anyways, long story short, the way to get past that is actually here in the Visual Micro uploader section. You select Hardware Programmer. If you select Atmel-ICE ISP, the problem I just described would happen. But if you go ahead and choose Atmel Studio Device Programming, you can be attached to your debug session. So this is a debug session that I was previously initiated. And then you can say stop. So don't say disable debugWire and close, just say stop. Now, if I wanted to change the code, it should trigger a re-upload. Start debugging and break. It'll compile. Then it opens the Atmel Studio or Microchip Studio device programming window. So if you just go ahead and click close, you can see here in the bottom, the status bar shows that via debugWire, it's actually flashing that new image to my microcontroller, which is what I wanted. I didn't want to have to power cycle it. That way the retained SRAM section that I have stays intact.